Hello guys and welcome back to Jazzy61. So today I'm going to be doing a intense deep clean of my master bedroom and bathroom. You guys, it has been, not gonna lie to you guys, way too long. And I don't know, I just hadn't been on it. I've been doing kind of little bitty cleans here and there, but nothing intense, nothing deep cleaning. And that's what my bathroom and my bedroom need right now. There is dust, there is dirt, there is hair, there's stuff everywhere. And I need to go ahead and take care of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into that now. So here is the mixture that I'm going to be spraying, you guys. It is vinegar and Dawn dish soap. It just cuts through a lot of stuff and the fumes are nowhere near as bad as the stuff that I normally use. The last time I cleaned in here, I used bleach, and when I say the fumes ran us out of the house, it ran us out of the house. We had the windows, doors open, everything, and it just, my little one was coughing, my husband was coughing, so I hadn't been able to use the same mixtures. You guys, the tub and everything looks this bad, and it's not because I hadn't cleaned it in a long time. It's actually because my husband and my little one, they like to go outside and they like to play, and like to track everything back into the house for me to clean. The same with our shower pan. Oh my goodness. Oh. You guys, I'm sorry it looks so bad. Please don't judge my life and destroy me. Everything gets tracked outside, inside. I'm talking on their shoes because my husband likes to rinse his shoes off in the tub and in the bathtub and in the shower. So everything just looks kind of crazy because there's been a lot of mud lately as well. Bear with me. I'm just going to get it sprayed down. So as I mentioned in that last video, I did go into the bathroom and spray it down. I typically do that before I start cleaning anyway, because I'm going to clean in like the bedroom first and then move into the bathroom, which gives it time to set in and do some cleaning, give it time to work before I go in there and start scrubbing on it. So I used some toilet bowl cleaner that had Clorox in it to do my grout. It's really good at getting the gunk and everything out of your grout, but it was so strong, you guys. And when I say so strong, it took over the entire house. We had the windows open, the little one was coughing, my husband was coughing. We literally had to just leave the house and go for a walk for a while. So I'm trying to find other things that aren't as strong. That's part of the reason why I haven't been cleaning the way I normally would clean, is because the smell and the intensity of the fumes took over, like I said, our entire house. The vents are all connected in some way to where it all just filters out. So yeah. So in my bedroom, I'm going to start by putting down some carpet fresh. This way I can go ahead and let it set into the rug before I vacuum it and move it out of the way. I'm going to get our nightstands cleared off so I can get them wiped down, and then I can get underneath them to mop and things like that. I'm not using my steam mop in here today, you guys, because I did not turn the washer on and it's just kind of been sitting in there, so I hadn't had a chance to clean the little pad. I'm going to order more, but since I have not, I'm going to use the Swiffer mop since it's just the room and the bathroom. Once I get everything cleaned off and wiped down, I'm going to move it all out of the way and go ahead and vacuum underneath them, as well as do the Swiffer mopping. As I said, where I live, it gets really dusty, you guys, and with a little one and a husband, sometimes you get crumbs in places that you didn't know you can get crumbs. So I'm going to go ahead and vacuum and Swiffer as I go, because I don't have a space to clear everything out of the room and where I can just put everything and then clean the entire floor at one time. So I'm just going to move things. As I move them, I'm going to go back behind myself and mop, and then I'm going to let that dry and then put the stuff back where it was. Here are the Swiffer things that I'm using, you guys. I'm just going to be using the basic Swiffer. It's not the one with the little spray nozzle or anything, just the basic Swiffer, and it got the job done great. There wasn't any pieces or anything left behind. The floor wasn't dusty anymore, any of that. So this Swiffer works great if you just have like a small area that you want to work in, and I knocked this out within a matter of maybe 20 minutes, and then I move on to my bed. I did wash all of my sheets and everything. They've been sitting over in a hamper. The reason why I'm not just pouring the powder out like I normally do is because it was blowing away and getting on the nightstands that I just dusted off. So I'm going to go ahead and make the bed before I move on to my next task. So here guys, I'm gonna put the white pillowcases over the red ones. And the reason why I did this because I wanted to see if it would kind of do like a little pinkish color, and it did. So that's exactly what I was going for. So I went ahead and did that on both sides before going ahead and finishing up making the bed. I do have a little pink pillow I'm gonna be putting on the bed, you know, my little Papa Valentine's Day color. Like you guys saw, I put a little double hearts over our bed. And the bed turned out the way I hoped for, so I actually liked it a lot. The next area we're going to tackle is my son's bed. Now, I washed his sheets in his bed as well, but I put his sheet back on because he does not like it when his fitted sheet is not on his bed when he's going to sleep. We are looking into getting him a toddler bed right now, and just folding this one on up and putting it away. I am vacuuming the rug now because I'm going to roll it up so that I can mop underneath it, because the only way that I can mop under my son's bed is if I moved it into the space where the rug is in the middle of the floor. And so I needed to get it rolled up and vacuumed underneath it before I could move my son's bed over there, because I wanted to make sure it dried as well. I don't like to leave liquid underneath stuff. I like to make sure everything is dry before I move on to doing anything else, so that we don't have any awkward smells or anything floating around in the room. So now I'm going to go ahead and clean underneath our dresser. I did not show it, but I did sweep, vacuum, and Swiffer mop underneath there. It was really dusty. Then I'm going to move all of the stuff back over to the other side of the room. My son's bed is a little thing for his clothes. All of that go back to where it was because everything is now dry. Once I get the rug rolled back out, I'm going to go ahead and clean our windows. I use newspaper. I have for my entire life. I don't know, it works really well. So newspaper, cleaning our windows, it needs to be done. All right, now we enter the jungle. We got fighting. I'm done. I'm sorry I even did that. We do got fighting games. I had to finish it. It looks terrible in here, guys. Oh, I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot. Oh, how do I even do that? How does a 2-year-old make that much dirt? Don't worry, I'll wait. He doesn't. He tracks it on the shoes and everywhere else. See, the outside makes the dirt. They just bring it in for mama to clean. No biggie, right? All right. Let's get to it. Alrighty, you guys. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my counters cleared off, my vanity. My husband and mine both. I like to have everything off of it before I start to clean, and then I'll just reorganize it after I'm done. I typically clean the mirrors and everything first, because if something falls off of anything, if I hit cobwebs or anything, it'll fall on the counter, and that way the counter hasn't already been pre-cleaned, and then I'm just mad because then I can put stuff on top of it again. I don't know. Anywho, so I'm doing the same thing I did in our bedroom. I use newspaper to clean mirrors. I don't know, it's just something that I've always seen older people do when I was a kid, and it works out really well, so I use newspaper. And then on my counter, I dust them off first, and then I start using my cleaning products, which I'm using the Clorox sentiva on the counters, just so I can make sure it's all disinfected. And then I have my sponge that I use for my sink and my tub, and I'm gonna get it all cleaned down with some warm water. And I have a different sponge for each part of my home, you guys, and the sponges are labeled so nothing gets cross-contaminated or anything like that. So right now I'm just going in and scrubbing the sink down. I want to make sure that I get all the toothpaste and anything that may be stuck to it off of it. And I've been using the abrasive side of the sponge to scrub like the toothpaste and stuff, because sometimes it's hard hardens and it's hard to get off. But this process, once I got it done, was so satisfying to see it clean. You guys, let me know what's the most satisfying part of cleaning your bathrooms in the comments below. So here we are at the bathtub, you guys. I have a little bucket of warm water and this little brush. This brush actually came from the Dollar Tree, you guys. It has a handle. It's really rough, so I can scrub really good and get everything cleaned up. This doesn't take me too long. Once I spray that mixture on there, I let it sit for maybe 15 to 30 minutes. And once it sits there for long enough, it gets all up in there, okay? And it gets it really, makes it easy for you to kind of clean up. I love this little brush, you guys, and it was a really good find for $1. I do have a little sponge as well, but that brush did all the hard work for me. And now I'm just kind of wiping everything down, and I'm going to rinse it off, and then my bathtub will be clean as well. Now I am getting started in my bathroom shower. I'm just taking everything out of there because I know that smell can get stuck off and stuff. The hardest part about cleaning my shower and my tub, you guys, is it's so low to the ground. And I'm really tall. So it's it's quite a task to get up and down trying to scrub. I'm using a toothbrush for this area right here at the bottom because it's too tiny for a sponge or that brush to get into. So I'm just taking the toothbrush and getting in there and scrubbing. I did spray it with the mixture as well. That's why it was so easy for me to get up. And then I'm going to start in the actual shower. I sprayed this mixture on the shower floor, the shower pan, on the wall. I sprayed it on the doors. You guys, I sprayed it on everything just because I want to make sure that it had time to set in. Now this mixture doesn't do as well as the bleach or the Awesome does, but if you have to make a couple trips to do it after this. So like I did it this one time, then I had to come back and do it again. And it is just a pain. You guys, what do you use for your grout? Please let me know what you guys put on your grout. I saw the Clorox, but the Clorox was way too strong in my house the last time, and I just don't like the grout lines. They look so rough, and I got it kind of clean with this mixture, but I wish it was a lot cleaner. So let me know in the comments some products that you guys use to get in your grout lines and get the grout lines clean. All right guys, so I cleaned the inside of my shower. I'm gonna actually go back in and do the floor, the shower pan again in a little while, just to put another coat of stuff on it, let it sit so I can get it as clean as I want it to be. But I haven't finished my shower, but you see how clear this side is? That's what it looked like. This is that's just like hard water buildup, guys, but that's what it looks like now. And I haven't even done the outside, just the inside. So let me go ahead and finish. Surprisingly, cleaning my toilet is the easiest part in here. It has the same mixture in there, and it took me literally 2 to 5 minutes. Now everything is all done. I can go ahead and relax and put my feet up for the rest of the day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.